What we're going to do now is we are going to show you some transactions on the actual system. I always say that half of the snow on my head is because of demos. And for that purpose, we're going to ask Talani to go into the Reserve Bank facility to tokenize funds for a bank. And we're first going to do the 10 million for Absa Bank. And you can see the transaction is confirmed. And after that is confirmed, it's received by the sender, it's submitted to the network, and it's been successfully processed. Okay, and Absa Bank obviously having the same view, where they have received and they have confirmation that they've got 10 million now. You can see that Standard Bank see that they have received the payment from Absa Bank with the same details. So payment received from Standard Bank, transaction 1 to the value of 1 million. Nedbank can also see that transaction. They can see that a payment has been made from Absa Bank to Standard Bank.
What you'll also see is the transaction volume picking up. So the transactions are now running through. You can see the transactions coming through on the screens. You can see the balances updating.
A transaction, and Standard Bank and Absa Bank had full visibility of that transaction for 2 million. And there's even some customer details, a company name, the account number that should be credited, so that Nedbank can now take that transaction and process it into the back office system and give credit to the customer. Absa Bank can see that Standard Bank has paid Nedbank, but not being a party to that transaction, they can't see the details. That transaction, they don't see the amount, they don't see the customer, and they don't see the balances. Obviously, as the balances are changed, these balances will be updated as the transactions are processed. You can see all the balances of each of the banks. Absa Bank with 9 million, Standard Bank 19, and Nedbank with 2 million. So you can see that Absa Bank will see what was the opening balance. They started with 0. The first one was the funding of, what was that, 10 million.
Being able to generate one proof every 4 seconds, but that still wasn't good enough. So Edward said to us, your challenge is to do 70,000 transactions in 2 hours, fully confidential, fully shielded. So to give you an idea of how fast this technology is growing, 2 years ago, 45 minutes for a single transaction, now we're doing 10 a second.
I think that is, as far as the demo is concerned, if I had some of your account numbers, I could have paid you, but unfortunately I don't. But thank you so much.
Great, thank you, Edward.